Howdy, my name is Daxio, and this is Plugged In News. In today's pin update, we have the US Senate passes the COVID-19 relief bill. There was a Microsoft exploit that compromised thousands of computers in the United States. And last but not least, ASU says that grading is racist. Let's get right into that. Alright, and for our first story today from Breitbart by Wendell Husbo, it states that the Senate has passed the $1.9 trillion coronavirus package. Alright, our next story is also from Breitbart by Lucas Nolan, and it claims at least 30,000 US organizations were compromised through Microsoft exploit. At least 30,000 US government and commercial organizations have been hacked via a recently discovered Microsoft Exchange server exploit. One source told the Wall Street Journal that the actual number of the organizations impacted could reach 250,000. Cybersecurity experts believe the hackers had access to Microsoft customer systems for about 2 whole months, before the tech giant patched the problem. Isn't that crazy? Microsoft stated that the group exploited the software. The group was a Chinese state-backed hacking group referred to as Hafnium. Microsoft stated the group exploited the software in an attempt to steal information from a number of US-based organizations, including law firms and defense contractors, but also appeared to target infectious disease researchers and policy think tanks. According to Microsoft, Hafnium used 4 newly discovered security vulnerabilities to hack into Exchange email servers running on company networks, giving the hackers ability to steal information from a victim's organization. Microsoft claims that it has since patched the exploits, but experts told Krebs that the detection and cleanup process will be a huge effort for thousands of state and city government officials, school districts, financial institutions, fire and police departments, and other organizations. According to Krebs on security, the attack began on January 6th, but ramped up late in February. Microsoft released patches on March 2nd, which means that hackers had nearly 2 months to gain access to email servers. This is just crazy. Microsoft, it took them way too long. All that stuff is compromised right now. Way to go, Microsoft. Alright, and for our last story today, this is from the Daily Wire by Chrissy Clark. It states, Arizona State Dean claims grading writing based on quality is racist and promotes white language supremacy. An Arizona State University Associate Dean penned a 358-page book detailing how grading students' writing is a form of racism and white supremacy. In a book titled Labor-Based Grading Contracts, Building Equity and Inclusion in the Compassionate Writing Classroom, Professor Asao Inoue encourages teachers to ditch grading for a labor-based grading system wherein students earn grades based on their effort. The quality of a student's writing would not help or hinder their course grade. Near the beginning of the document, the author admits that the theory of labor-based grading is rooted in critical race theory. Critical race theory is the idea that America is rooted in racism, and as are the systems of modern American society. Ranking is part of a much longer racist and white supremacist tradition in Western intellectual history, and Ewell writes, ranking has been deeply embedded in racist thinking, discourses, and logics, mainly because it has been developed as a way to justify a number of racist, empirical, and colonial projects over the last 400 years. The crux of the author's argument is that grading calls for student uniformity and high-quality completed assignments, both of which are allegedly racist ideas. The book also touches on white racial habitus, which are societal norms that the author considers implicit in white people. Speaking proper English is considered a white racial habitus. According to the book, all things that are derived from white racial habitus are inherently white supremacist. All standards for good writing are deeply informed by a white racial habitus, which makes grading by such standards white supremacist. That was the last story for today. It's a little mind blowing to think that now they're trying to claim that grading is racist. I saw a story like a day ago that claimed that math was racist. But what isn't racist anymore? I don't know. And before the end of today's video, here's the heartwarming clip of the day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you drop a like, drop a sub, and keep watching me, keep staying informed, and don't forget to do your own research. Peace out, guys.